What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool transfer news video. Timo Werner is a serious contender to be the next big striker signing for Liverpool, because Liverpool are in contention to actually get him either in the January transfer window or in the summer. I don't think we would necessarily sign him in January, but let me know. Do you think that he would be a good starting striker for Liverpool? He scores about 20 goals a season for RB Leipzig, and also he said in an interview, which I will tell you guys more about later, that he wants to maybe move clubs in the summer. And Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid and Liverpool are the three clubs in contention to actually sign him. He is only 22 years old, he's a German international, and as I said, he scored 21 goals last season, he scored 21 goals in the previous season, and this season he has 19 games, 13 goals, which is a very good goal scoring ratio. And I don't think we would sell Firmino. I think we would play them together, maybe as a, Timo Werner as the number 9, Firmino behind him, and Mohamed Salah on the right, and sometimes Mane on the left, and with just two holding midfielders. Or we could play a 4-3-3 with Werner, Salah and Mane, and Firmino on the bench. So there are lots of different scenarios. I think Liverpool are looking long term at a potential Firmino replacement, but Timo Werner certainly could come in right now and do a brilliant job for Liverpool, because if he scores 20 goals a season in a club like Leipzig, imagine how many goals he could score in a team like Liverpool, who creates even more chances. And Werner gave a very interesting interview saying, I've had a nice 2.5 years at Leipzig, so they are in the picture for next season. When he was asked about his future, there are other clubs in the picture. If you play in Germany and want to stay in Germany, there is only one club in question. He's referring to Bayern Munich here. But also, according to Abendzeitung, which is a German newspaper, Liverpool are a serious competitor alongside Bayern Munich in the race for Werner. And this report claims that discussions have been held at Liverpool about potentially signing Werner. And the German striker is very popular among Jurgen Klopp and his scouts. And apparently we have sent many scouts to Leipzig games for the last 2 years. And this was the same with Firmino and with other players, that we scouted them extensively for many years, not just one season, to get a very good picture. As I said, Werner has 13 goals in 19 appearances this season, which is a very good return, and Leipzig are really good, doing well. They only lost to Bayern Munich in the last minute. They were so close to getting a result in the Allianz Stadium at Munich, and also they are around the top 4 in Germany, so they are having a good season. And remember that Naby Keita could be reunited with Timo Werner. We already have a player at Liverpool, Naby Keita, who knows Werner inside out, because they have played together before for multiple seasons. And Werner also admitted that he is keen to playing in the Premier League. He's a big fan of the Premier League. And he said, yes, playing in the Premier League is a dream for me. I would like to play for 2 or 3 clubs. And he also mentions Manchester United as one of those clubs, but I think the other 2 or 3 clubs could be, Manchester City at Liverpool. He's not a fan of any club in the Premier League, so whoever offers him the best, contract and the best situation would be the chosen club, in my opinion, but probably not in the next few years. He said, later, when my English is a little bit better. So maybe he wants to stay in Germany, maybe he wants to play for Bayern for another 2 or 3 years and then move to the Premier League. But certainly, if Liverpool give him a very good contract, I think he could be tempted, because after, moving out from Germany to come to England, learning English is not that difficult. He can take English lessons, and 6 months he would be fine, in my opinion, in England. So I would love to see him in Liverpool, I will be honest, because he is exactly the kind of striker that I think long term could provide Liverpool with even more goals. I will be honest, I'm a little bit underwhelmed and a little bit disappointed with Firmino. He only has 6 goals this season. Last season he scored 27 goals. and we are already at the halfway point of the season. I really hope that Firmino goes on a goal scoring run, because otherwise, if you just double the 6 goals for the second part of the season, if he performs the same, just 12 goals from your striker is not really a return that you could be proud of at Liverpool as a regular starter player. But we changed our formation and our tactics lately. We are playing Mohamed Salah as our striker and Firmino as the number 10 or a false 9 or whatever you want to call it. But Firmino is playing behind Salah this season, and maybe that's why his goal scoring numbers are not as high, because he hasn't been playing as our out and out number 9, our out and out striker this season. So he doesn't get into goal scoring positions as quickly. And Jurgen Klopp said that Liverpool are looking at the transfer market, and if there is a very good opportunity coming along, then we would take it. But otherwise, when he was asked about potential winter transfers, he said, I don't know exactly what will happen until the transfer window closes, but at this moment, no, there is no imminent transfers. In the moment, it looks like that Matip and Joe Gomez will be back before the window closes. So why should we sign a new centre-back? Could we get somebody just for January with the quality we need? I am not sure that is possible. So Jurgen Klopp, of course, is sensible, and I'm not sure if Liverpool have to buy somebody, but I think it would help in the title race, because if we get a serious injury to somebody like Shaqiri or Naby Keita or Salah, Firmino, Mane, I'm not sure if we could replace those players with like-for-like quality. I think the only player that we cannot afford to get an injury to is Van Dijk, and maybe Alisson as well. Those are key players, and also Mohamed Salah, because Salah is just playing in the best form this season since you know, his incredible record last season. So that's why I want to bring in somebody like either Timo Werner, who can provide more goals, or we could sign somebody like Pulisic, or even Rabiot would be coming in handy. But Liverpool have a very solid defense, so even if one of our attackers get injured, we would have confidence that we could you know, survive that period where for example, if Salah gets injured. But always bringing in a world-class player or a very good player like Timo Werner always helps. And Liverpool actually conceded more goals in the first 4 matches of last season than we conceded in 18 matches this season. We conceded 8 goals, I think, in the first 4 games of last season or something like that, 8 or 9. This season we conceded 7, which is remarkable in 18 games. Like one more game against Newcastle and we are at the halfway stage of the season. We are also on 48 points. It shows how crazy good the Premier League is this season, that Tottenham are just 6 points behind us if they win their next game, and Man City are just 1 point behind us if they win against Crystal Palace, which I fully expect them to, and also Chelsea and Arsenal are not too far behind. So all top 5 teams in the Premier League are doing very well. And I think losing against Tottenham last season, where we got smashed 4-1, something really changed in the tactics of Liverpool, because since then Liverpool have only lost 3 of the 47 Premier League games that they played, which is way more than a full season. And also Liverpool's defense have been much better. I mean, conceding just 7 goals in 18 games. The Premier League record is 15 goals in 38 games in a full season. Where I think that was Jose Mourinho's first season where he won the title emphatically at Chelsea. And Jurgen Klopp recently said that Liverpool might need as many as 105 points to win the title. Jurgen Klopp said he's happy about you know, Liverpool being top on Christmas, but all the other teams apart from Liverpool won the Premier League when they were top at Christmas. Liverpool were top at Christmas twice before in the Premier League, in 2008, 2009 and the 2013-14 14 season, and both times we ended up in second place, losing out on the title in heartbreaking fashion in just the last like 1 or 2 months of the season. So I'm not sure if that's a good omen for Liverpool, but of course it's really good to be in this position. Jurgen Klopp said in an interview, was it ever such a tight race? If all the other guys win when they play, then 3 or 4 teams have more than 40 points at Christmas. That's really exceptional. So far, it looks like a real special season. It is up there. To have 48 points mid-December is just crazy. At the end of the season, you need 105 points to be champion. That could be the case. Everybody asks me about the situation and says that the last 4 times the team that was top at Christmas won the league. We cannot start a party. The boys showed that they are ready for these difficult games, one of the most difficult games of the season, and we won it. So Jurgen Klopp is fully focused on just winning the next game and see where that takes us, and that's the mentality that you have to have throughout the whole season. But it's really important to put as much pressure on Manchester City as possible, because last season they didn't have that pressure. Let's see how they will cope this season, where they have to chase another team. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. Let me know what do you think about Liverpool's situation. Do you think that Liverpool need to sign a player, one player in the January transfer window to make them even stronger in this title race, or do Liverpool have enough to win the title? Now let me know in the comments below, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the festive period. We play Newcastle on the 26th, Arsenal on the 29th, and on January the 3rd we play Manchester City, and that could potentially decide the title either way at the end of the season if you look at that, just that one fixture. So really pumped for that. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this. See you later, goodbye.